Hello everyone. Today we want to talk about God particle, the Higgs, and my name is Sunyoung, and Hyun, and Doohyung. Do you heard about Higgs? I guess you heard about this because it is very big issue few years later, ago. So I know almost all of you know it. And there are some important episodes of Higgs. Higgs name of Higgs. Why it called God particle? Because it is very hard to find. So the book writer named it goddamn particle, but the book company did not publish a book like that name. So publisher changed the name of this book, so it called God particle. Why important? Because it gave other objects to mass, so it is very important. And there are some common misbeliefs exist. People think Higgs gave mass to others, but this is not true. Higgs is the byproduct of the Higgs mechanism. Then what is Higgs mechanism? Before we talk about it, this is very hard theory, so we'll talk very simply. Higgs mechanism, we understand Higgs mechanism, we have to know standard model and gauge symmetry and spontaneous symmetry breakdown. By the characteristic of gauge symmetry, Higgs gauge symmetry has some characteristic and it has some kinds of problem, but Higgs mechanism solved that. I want to hard to understand, so I'll have a simple explain. You can imagine the snow and the bird and human who riding a ski and human who work on the snow field. Snow is the Higgs and snow field is the Higgs field. If you interaction with the snow very much, then there is the Higgs field interaction with other particle very much. Then then if you interaction with snow very much, you are very slow. If you work on the snow field, you are very slow. So it means Higgs gave you a very large mass. And the bird, imagine the bird flew out of the sky, so it do not interact with snow. It means it interact particle which do not interact with Higgs, so it has no mass. And next, Doohyung will explain how to observe it.
Yes, now I will introduce about how to observe Higgs. In physics, observation is equal as interaction. So if you want to observe Higgs, then you should make interaction with Higgs. And the magnitude of interaction is proportional to the mass. So we should know mass of Higgs. Then how? The answer is using B mass zone. B mass zone is decaying to many other particles, and we can observe this process by accelerator and compare with theory. Physics get a result, and the result is Higgs is much heavier than 100 protons. So let's check this range. Then check for what? Observe directly, Higgs is very hard because Higgs is very fast decaying. Then observing decay is it will be better way to observe Higgs. But the way of decay is not only one. There's very many ways to decay on other particles. And physicists decided let's check the simplest way. That is the decaying to 2 photons. But there are the problem. Many photons are not from Higgs. Just very only photons are from Higgs. But physicists can distinguish these photons by the energy level. The photons not from Higgs is appear in all of the energy level, the photons from Higgs is appear in certain energy level. And by using this equation E equal mc square, the measuring m by the measuring E. So let me show the real process. In the Large Hadron Collider LHC, there are two flow of protons, and some region of LHC, the two flow crush each other like this. And when proton crushing, proton is consist of many particles, and also these particles crushing each other too. And if the gluon crush each other, it makes a top quark and it become a Higgs, and it makes it decaying and make two photons. This is the decaying of Higgs, and you can see the two green lines. It is the photon from the Higgs decaying. But this process is very weak process, so we must consider the noise, and the magnitude of noise is bigger than 20 to 30 times of the signal of Higgs decay. So we need very many results and reviews.
Now I will tell you about history of finding Higgs and what name it is. In 1964, physicist Victor Higgs from England predicted that new particle exists in the universe. Higgs suggested that this particle gave mass to all materials in Big Bang, so that particle named Higgs. After then, Higgs particle remained only thing that not be detected. For finding Higgs particle, USA planned an experiment at first. The Fermi Accelerator Laboratory made Tevatron that circumference is 6.28 km, but it wasn't enough to reproduce environment of Big Bang. After science made Large Hadron Collision, Tevatron's position became more shrunken. Finally, it went under in 2011 by USA's financial difficulties. Then let's see about LHC. LHC is Large Hadron Collision of Sun, located in Swiss Geneva. For your understanding, I prepared some picture. As you see, this instrument is very modern and made by a number of thousands engineers and scientists. This part is continuously linked about 27.8 km. Forgive a particle strong energy, it needs to accelerate for a long time passing through this route. This is very important date. On 4th July 2012, using LHC, CERN made a public statement that they found a particle that is very high similarity with Higgs. Until get this result, CERN has spent $50 million. Then someone will say that is overspending. So I will talk about tremendous value of finding Higgs. This is meaning of finding Higgs. The first thing is development technology. Through finding Higgs, there was come up www that is called World Wide Web. And second, through procedure, it makes possible to open new industry. And third, it is proof that science is right. Through these results, a human and people got new insight and eyes to world. Thank you.